City Ledger Account Statement Report. The account statement is to be used to invoice a third-party account set up under the Direct Bill section of the configuration menu for past reservations assigned to it. To pull up the statement, you'll need to choose a Direct Bill account from the drop-down menu after clicking on the Preview button of the Report Selector form here. The account statement can be run for 1 day at a time and only for the current day. You can't select a start date for the statement. Even though it's run for the current day, the account statement only contains reservations with outstanding balances through the last closed business day for the particular account that you are selecting. No future reservations will show up on the account statement. Just like the City Ledger Detail Report, the account statement shows the daily accrual of unpaid charges. For example, let's say I have one reservation for 3 days at $100 a day. If the guest checked in yesterday and no payment has been applied, and yesterday being the last closed business day, the reservation will show up on this account statement with an outstanding balance of $100. Even though I run the report today, the last closed business day was yesterday, so only the first night's revenue equal to $100 has been accrued through yesterday. If we were to close today's business day and view the account statement report again, it would show an unpaid balance of $200, assuming again that no payment has been taken. Let's look at the statement in a little bit more detail. You can see in the top left corner, your property's contact information is displayed. This is entered in the Business Information section of the General Configuration tab of the Configuration menu. The Bill To portion of the invoice will display the account name, the address, city, state, zip of the Direct Bill account as entered into the Account section of the Direct Billing tab in the Configuration menu. Date is the current date for which the statement is being run. Please remember that when you open the account statement, you can only open it for the current day with reservations showing through the last closed business day. Account is the number automatically assigned to the specific Direct Bill account at the time of its creation. The account number will also show on the balance due summary report, so you can compare the two easily. Terms represent the number of days from the date of the statement or the current date given to the account to pay on the reservation. The terms are preset to be net 30, which is 30 days, and cannot be manually adjusted. Terms determine the due date as well. For example, if I look at the account statement, and let's say there's a departure date of October 1st with the terms preset to be net 30 days, the due date would be October 31st, 30 days later. In the detailed section here, you'll see the invoice date, invoice number, guest name, uncollected revenue, advance deposit, and balance. You'll also see any overpayments, if any exist, with the account's invoice number, guest name, advance deposit, and balance. All overpayments for the account will be summed up and displayed as one line item. Let's talk about this section in a little bit more detail. Invoice date, the first column, is equal to the arrival date of the reservation listed. Invoice number is the specific number assigned to each individual reservation added to the account. Guest name is the name assigned to the individual reservation from within the Edit Daily Reservation screen. Uncollected revenue is the unpaid portion of the reservation. Advance deposit represents the prepaid amount not applied to any reservation on the account, saved as just an overpayment. Finally, balance is the amount the account owes the property for a listed reservation or the prepaid amount of an overpayment. Any reservation that has not been fully paid off will be listed in this section with a positive balance, as you can see in these examples, equal to the uncollected revenue for the reservation. Overpayments, if any exist, will be listed at the top with no invoice date, with the direct bill account's invoice number, the word overpayment, plus the direct bill account's name in the guest column, and with a negative balance equal to the advance deposit for the overpayment. Let's look at an example for an overpayment. You can see here that this is an example of an overpayment. Under the detail section in the bottom right corner, you'll see the total account balance for the statement here, which will be equal to the sum of the balances of the individual reservations and overpayments. Each unpaid reservation will increase the account balance and each overpayment will decrease it. You can see that on this statement we have one overpayment, which has made the balance a negative number because there's no account balances or unpaid balances. The account balance will be broken down by the aging time, meaning how long the balance has been outstanding since the checkout of a particular reservation. The breakdown includes recent due, which is less than 30 days, past 30 days, 60 days, and past 120 days.